Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin and Cardano. We're going to take a look at both charts and overall here the first overview on CoinMarketCap shows us that markets are pretty much moving sideways here at the moment. The crypto market hasn't really moved since my last update, therefore only a quick update now. We're going to take a look at what could happen next. Look at the Bitcoin chart here. Bitcoin chart, we talked about this descending wedge here. I told you that Bitcoin was still fighting around the 50-day moving average. I think that is still happening here. We can see that the orange line is coming down here and the Bitcoin price is really dancing on it. And if it's slowly, if it's just above it or below it, I think it doesn't really matter because the bulls and the bears, nobody has really won yet. I think at the moment it's looking like it's just above it. As you can see here, that last candle on the 4-hour chart here is slightly above this 50-day moving average. But yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on. Then we took a look at this descending wedge, said it's a bullish pattern generally. It's more likely to break out to the upside than not, but that you need volume. And we don't see that volume confirmation yet. In my last video, I talked about the price probably coming back to 42k, and just when I uploaded the video, that was actually happening. So 42k, we did come down pretty much exactly to 42k, very briefly dropped all the way down to 41.7, came back into that descending wedge, moved out of it again, so basically a retest, but because you can't see any volume, it didn't lead anywhere. Yeah, and that is what I said yesterday at some point about this pattern here. If you don't see the volume, then what is most likely to happen is just extending. So you can see it now, it's actually extending. Because if I move this trend line now, you've got 3 touch points again. So you've got an extended pattern. These move sometimes, these shape, and that sometimes happens when there's not enough volume for a breakout. So again, you've got a new descending wedge, a larger descending wedge, where we are still within the pattern. The breakout didn't happen, in my view. So this is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is still fighting around this 50-day moving average. I think that shows how much, how important that level is. We've got here a key level to watch out for, which is the 41k level. If we drop below the 41k level, I think we can expect some lower prices. The reason for that is this previous support here of this area of trade that we had here, around the 7th and the 8th of February. Also the 4th, also that area is very important, because if I draw the Fibonacci levels, then we can see that the 41k level is the 0.5 Fib level here at 40,985. So if that is holding, this could here all still be a short-term bullish scenario in which we are making an impulse, a first impulse, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and with that wave 5 you could get out of it. You could get out of this whole correction. You could get out of this yellow target area that we did reach, and you could just move out of it. Primarily still, I think what we're doing here is an ABC correction. You see it on the chart already, ABC, part of that wave 4, which is typically an ABC. And if this is what it is, a wave 4, then you can expect in the next step here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. Okay, so and that could take us then into the target area here below 28.7k. So between 20 and 28.7 thousand US dollars. Now, what can we expect today? To be fair, we have very low volume. Maybe there will be another attempt of Bitcoin breaking out of that pattern. I would expect a move up from here anyway now, because as I just showed you, either we are moving up in a wave 5 from here. If we move up in a wave 5, you can expect higher highs, and then this pattern here, where we've got this higher level wave 4, is less likely or even invalidated. If we start our wave 5 to the downside, then also here you expect some move up, because this would be the beginning of a wave 2 then. So you come down in your wave 1, you go higher in your wave 2, come down in 3, 4 and 5. So you expect some sort of upside But is that happening today or not? I can't tell you that now, but I think a breakout of that wedge could happen today. But again, we need the volume. My view is maybe not too much is going to happen before that emergency Fed meeting, before the future markets open, and before basically the stock market opens on Monday. I think that emergency Fed meeting that has been announced, if it happens, I think people are waiting for that now. To some degree, that might be priced in, but then again, we did expect a move down here anyway. But I think there is now some sort of holding, waiting what is going to be announced there, and then we need the stock markets, or at least the future markets, to be open to generate here some sort of new movement. Overall, on the indicators, nothing too special, especially if we take a look at the daily chart. What we might be getting here shortly is on the MACD. Let me open the MACD. Is on the MACD here a potential bearish crossover if it continues to drop, but it's still a few days away. Yeah, and overall on the 4-hour chart, also just sideways movement. I think you can see that we're currently sitting around between 40 and 50. So pretty much just sideways movement, but in the bearish range. On the 4-hour chart, you can see here a potential reversal to the upside, which would indicate what I said, that we might get a bit of a breakout here to the upside. And then we need to see, is that next move up, is it going to be a higher high or a lower high? And if it is a higher high, we could push above that 46.5K level and then unlock higher prices all the way up to 65K. Cardano also holding, waiting, still moving in this ascending, above this ascending trend line. We've got a descending wedge that we talked about yesterday in the video. That will be exciting to see if it reacts further to this descending wedge. And at the moment, I think also Cardano, we just need to wait what Bitcoin is going to do. There's a absolute key support level at 92 cents. If we lose that 92 cent level, then we're going to see here lower prices, in my view, of around 55 all the way down to 30 cents. At the moment, the price did hold. Yes, the low could be in for Cardano, a bit different to Bitcoin, because for Bitcoin, I do expect another move down. For Cardano, I would primarily expect it as well, but it doesn't need to happen because it has come down far enough in the current correction. And what I'm looking out for is now some sort of a signal of the market, a breakout in a certain direction. And there are various possibilities. We've got this descending channel in white. You can see that here. A breakout to the upside would be healthy, but then we would need to break above 160, that previous wave 4 top here. Then we need to see how the price is going to react to that white ascending trend line here. It's only a small one. It's currently a trend line within this descending wedge in orange. So a breakout to the upside here from that descending wedge, very similar to what Bitcoin is doing at the moment, in a descending wedge. I think therefore it would just follow it. That would be important to get some more movement, and we need the volatility as well. We need the volume. And the next target for Cardano anyway to the upside would be the 124 level or 123. That is the 50-day moving average coming down here. And as key support, we've got at the moment $1.05 here, this ascending trend line, and below that the 92 cent level. That's pretty much my view on Bitcoin and Cardano. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And again, if you really like the content, maybe you want to consider to join as a channel member. You can get access to Discord, Telegram, and a weekly live stream. There's one more live stream today, or the next one is today at 1700 UTC. And plus I started to add some signals to the Discord group. It's only just starting, so I have to build on it. Don't expect lots of signals, but it's something I'm developing at the moment, and that is something new. As you can see, we always develop the Discord channel further, or the Discord server further as well. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and then see you in the next video. Bye-bye.